Gervonta Davis, aka Tank. The man is an absolute beast, isn't he? You've just got to look at his resume. 29 fights. 27 by way of KO. Like, just let that sink in a little bit. It just tells you how powerful the Tank is. And what is he? Like, I'm 5'8". He's smaller than me. Was he 5'5", 5'5.5" or something? Like, how do you get that much power of being such as... They say good things come in small packages, but how do you get that much power when you're that big? It's just brutal, innit? Like, it's crazy how much power that man has got. He's an unbelievable fighter. He's coming up against Frank Martin. And do you know what? When I first seen this fight announced, I thought to myself, well, I didn't really know that much about Frank Martin. I've watched a few of his fights. I thought, oh well, he's probably got a bit of age on his side, but he hasn't. He hasn't. He's 29 years old as well. He's 29 years old as well. So he hasn't got age helping him on his side, which I thought he would. Is it going to be a good fight? What do you guys think about this one, right? Is Tank going to destroy yet another good fighter? You know, you've just got to think he's been in the likes. I remember when Tank fought, he come to England and he fought one of the Walsh brothers, and I thought, my God, like one of the Walsh brothers going in with him, like how brave is that? And he was just playing with him, and then boof, just that big shot. Everyone thought one of the Walshes was doing all right, but it was just a matter of time. I think he was just coming over just to get a few English fans, which he got a fan off me. His power was just ridiculous, isn't it? Look what he did against what's that Mexican called he fought? Leo Santa Cruz. Obviously Leo Santa Cruz was coming up weight, wasn't he? But look what he did, slip, bang, that uppercut. Ouch, just... He was doing all right to Santa Cruz as well in that fight. He was doing all right. It just shows you the devastating power what Tank Davis has got. His strengths. People say, what's his strengths? But it's a pretty easy answer, isn't it? His strength is his power. But it's not just power. He can box. He's slick. He's good at setting people up. Look how he set Santa Cruz up. Look how he set him up. He'd been setting him up with that uppercut most of the fight, and just boom, slip, bang. He just sets him up, and he knows he's got that finishing power to knock fighters out. Is he going to knock Frank Martin out? How good is Frank Martin? I've watched a couple of his fights. He's very slick. Southpaw as well, so it should be a bit of a cat and mouse at the start. But Frank Martin, I don't think he's got the power. I don't think he's got the power to... He's got the height. He's 5'8". He's 5'8", exactly the same as me. He's an undefeated fighter, but he hasn't got... He's had a few knockouts, but he hasn't been in with the caliber of as Tank, has he? You know, what do you guys think about this fight? Do you think Frank Martin has got a chance? Or do you think it's a walk in the park for Tank? It's going to be a great fight. Listen, what happens if Frank Martin wins? What happens if he literally upsets the apple cart? It's going to be mental for him, innit? Like, he'll be just from there to right up there, won't he? It'll be unbelievable for him, for his career, to see how far he can go on this fight if he can do it. Tank goes in. Everyone is expecting. I think everyone is expecting, including me. I think Tank's going to knock him out. I think everyone's expecting the knockout. He's 29 years old though, so you know what I mean? You've got to slow down sometime, but say Tank gets the knockout, even gets the win on this one. I want to see him fight Lomachenko, mate. I don't know about you guys. I don't know who do you think? Tank should fight if he wins, if he comes through this fight, which everyone is expecting him to come through it. But I'd love him to fight Lomachenko, because what a clash of styles. Lomo's coming off a great win. I think Lomo's the best out there. I think he's the best out there. And that's one fight. While they're still both up there, near enough at the best, I'd just love to see that fight. But listen, Tank's got a job to do against Frank Martin. Frank Martin could cause an upset. It's boxing. We all know that. But let me know what you guys think. How good is Tank? How strong is he? We all know that. We all know he's proper strong. But listen, give us your thoughts on this one. And give us your thoughts on where you think both fighters can go after this fight. But for me, Frank Martin gets knocked out and Tank goes on and hopefully, fingers crossed, fights Lomachenko. Bring that fight on. That is the fight I would stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning to watch. Let me know your thoughts, guys.